Let's solve this together. It says x minus 2 raised to power 6 is equal to 2 raised to power 6. We're required to solve for x in this equation. First things first, we can say here that the number of answers we're going to have for x is equal to the highest power of x here. And the highest power of x here, as you can see, is 6. Okay? So we're going to solve for 6 answers for x. Now, let's solve this. So we have x minus 2 raised to power 6 can be said to be equal to 2 raised to power 6 according to what the equation says. Now from here, this becomes that x minus 2 raised to power 6 minus 2 raised to power 6 is equals 0. Okay? Now, from here, we can write this as x minus 2 raised to the power of 3 squared minus 2 raised to power 3 squared is equal to 0. Okay? From here, you can see that we have difference of two squares. And recall that the law of difference of two squares said if you have a minus b, or a squared minus b squared, is equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Okay? Now, applying this law here, we're going to have that this becomes the first term minus the second term. Okay? So x minus 2 cubed, okay, minus 2 cubed, alright? Multiplied by x minus 2 cubed plus 2 cubed, okay? And this is equal to 0. Now, continuing from here, we can now say that from here you can see that the product of two things is equal to 0. And when you have that the product of two things is equal to 0 is either the first one is equal to 0 or the second one is equal to 0. So for the first one, we can say that this side is equal to 0. So we have that x minus 2 cubed minus 2 cubed is equal to 0. Okay, so as you can see here, we have two cubes and we have minus between them. So this is called difference of two cubes. And we're going to apply the law of difference of two cubes in solving this. Let's do that quickly now. For the first condition, we have that x minus 2 cubed minus 2 cubed is equal to 0. Okay, so solving this now, we're going to do the law of difference of two cubes. And the law of difference of two cubes states that when we have a cubed minus b cubed is equal to a minus b into a squared plus ab plus b squared. Okay, so applying this law here, we're going to have that this becomes, okay, so we have this first term, so x minus 2, alright, into, now we have minus the second term, which is 2, alright, and this will be multiplied by what? So we have the first term, which is what? X minus 2 squared, then this time this is plus 2 into x minus 2, okay, plus 2 squared, alright? So this is what we have here, and this is equal to 0. Okay, now from here we're going to have that this becomes minus opening this up, so we're going to have brackets x minus 2, then this is also minus 2, alright? Now we have into x squared is x squared, 2 times x is 2x times 2 is what? 4x, okay? Now what we have here is minus 2 squared is plus 4, alright? Now this becomes plus 2x minus 4, alright? And the last term becomes plus 4, okay? So we have plus 4. And recall that that is equal to 0, okay? Now from here we have minus 2 minus 2 is minus 4. So we have x minus 4 multiplied by, so we have x squared minus 4x plus 2x is minus 2x, okay? 4 plus 4 is 8 minus 4 is 4, okay? So we have plus 4, alright? And this is equal to 0 like this. Now again, the product of two is equal to 0. When the product of two is equal to 0, we said it's either the first one is equal to 0 or the second one is equal to 0. So it's either that x minus 4 is equal to 0, which implies that our x is equal to 4, or this big guy here, so x squared minus 2x plus 4 is equal to 0. From here, we can use the quadratic formula. What does the quadratic formula state? The quadratic formula states that x here will be equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, okay, all over 2 times a, okay. Now from here we're going to have that our x here will become equal to, so minus b is minus minus 2, which is 2, plus or minus square root of b squared is 4, minus 4 times 1 is 4 times 4 is 16, so we have minus 16 all over 2 times 1, which is 2. Okay? Alright, so moving on from here, we now have that our x will be equal to, so we have 2 plus or minus root of negative 12 all over 2. From here, we have that x is equal to 2 plus or minus root of negative 12 is the same thing as 2I root 3 all over 2. So we have that our x is equal to 1 plus or minus I root 3. Okay, and this is our x. Or we had that x is equal to 4. Okay, so these are the first set of answers for x in this question. Now let's find the remaining set of answers for x in this question. So recall that our second condition is that our x minus 2 cubed plus 2 cubed is equal to 0. Initially we applied difference of 2 cubes, now we're going to apply sum of 2 cubes. Sum of 2 cubes says that we have a cubed plus b cubed is equal to a plus b into a squared minus ab plus b squared. Okay, so this is what sum of 2 cubes give. Now we're going to substitute these for a and b in this equation. Okay, let's do that quickly. So we're going to have from here that we have x minus 2 plus 2 into, okay, so we have x minus 2 squared, so remember there's a big bracket here, minus 2 into x minus 2, okay, then plus 2 squared. Right, so this is what we have, and this is equal to 0. So we know from here, we're going to have that our x minus 2 plus 2 is something as x plus 0, okay? And x plus 0 is equal to x multiplied by x minus 2 squared will be x squared is x squared, minus 2 times 2 is minus 4 times x is minus 4x, plus 2 squared is 4, minus 2x plus 4, okay, plus 4 again, and this is equal to 0, okay, because minus 2 times x is minus 2x, minus 2 times minus 2 is plus you see 4. Alright, so from here, we're going to have that x will multiply by x squared minus 4x minus 2x is minus 6x plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Okay, 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. Okay, now we're going to have this to be equal to 0. Now when you have the product of two is to be equal to 0, it's either the first one is equal to 0 or the second one is equal to 0. So it's either that we have our x to be equal to 0, or we have x squared minus 6x plus 12 equals 0. Now applying the initial law we applied, which is the quadratic formula, we're going to have that our x here will be equal to minus b is this, so we have 6 plus or minus square root of, so we have 6 squared is 36, minus 4 times this is 48, okay, so we have 48 here, all over 2 times 1, which is 2. Now this is equal to 6 plus or minus square root of, this is negative 12, all over 2. So this becomes equal to 6 plus or minus square root of negative 12 is same as what? 2i root 3. That's what we got before, okay? So 2i root 3 all over 2. So this implies that x is equal to, dividing each term by 2, we have 2 into 6 is 3, plus or minus 2 into 2i is I root 3, okay? And this is equal to x. Or, sorry, let me rewrite this. Or our x is equal to 0, okay? So these are the remaining 3 answers for x in this question. If you watch to the end, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video.